Witness the ultimate journey of 24 minutes inside the factory. Sanitized, dry, and perfectly prepared, the bottles enter the heart of the filling process. We have arrived at the core stage. High-speed, sterile, precision filling valves descend smoothly to align with the bottle openings. Carbon dioxide is injected into the bottle to match the exact pressure of the product tank. With pressures balanced, the product valve opens, allowing cold Sprite to flow. The finished beverage rests briefly in a pressurized buffer tank above the filling line. The manufacturing process begins with the arrival of premium raw ingredients. Every single batch of incoming material undergoes strict identification tracking. High-purity carbon dioxide gas is secured for the signature carbonation phase. Advanced digital diagnostics verify that all purity parameters are perfectly satisfied. Once verified, the batch is cleared for immediate automated transfer into production. Approved ingredients move instantly to the high-capacity industrial storage tanks. Water is the core foundation of Sprite, requiring a Primary sand filtration removes all suspended solids and macroscopic particles. Continuous visual and electronic inspection guarantees early-stage clarity. Digital flow management ensures a constant, high-velocity stream of pure water. The water is then forced under immense pressure through reverse osmosis membranes. This process isolates pure water at the molecular level, stripping out unwanted dissolved minerals. An advanced ultraviolet disinfection chamber serves as the next defense layer. High-intensity UV light completely eradicates any remaining microscopic The ultra-pure base water is now safely stored in pressurized, sterile holding tanks. In the blending hall, the pure water base is combined with the sweetness profile. Pneumatic valves open automatically to meter precise volumes of liquid sugar syrup. The high-viscosity syrup merges smoothly into the high-velocity water current. Industrial agitators rotate at optimized speeds to create a perfectly Thermal monitoring ensures the mixture remains at the exact temperature for blending. Continuous loop circulation maintains absolute uniformity throughout the entire batch. An automated side stream continuously monitors the physical properties of the syrup. Central control systems track every milliliter, ensuring total process alignment. With the base sugar fully dissolved, the mixture moves forward to the flavor sector. Overhead sanitary pipelines isolate the product as it moves towards flavor infusion. Now, the defining moment. The infusion of Sprite's secret natural lemon. The highly concentrated citrus essence is introduced under strict volumetric controls. Natural essential oils disperse rapidly, creating the characteristic crisp aroma. High-shear inline mixers lock the flavor compounds permanently into the liquid matrix. The product must remain perfectly transparent and free of any cloudiness. Automated pH probes continuously monitor the exact acid balance. Maintaining the exact pH level is critical to delivering that classic, sharp bite. Simultaneously, parallel clean-in-place systems sanitize alternating tanks automatically. Multi-point chemical sensors guarantee zero cross-contamination between batches. The distribution manifold routes the fully flavored syrup toward the carbonation block. The finished flavor matrix is now pumped forward to meet its final element, carbonation. To absorb gas efficiently, the liquid must first be chilled to near-freezing temperatures. Advanced refrigeration plates rapidly lower the product temperature to 4 degrees Celsius. The chilled liquid enters the pressurized core of the industrial carbo cooler. Pure carbon dioxide gas is injected into the stream under tightly regulated pressure. Under intense cold and pressure, the gas dissolves perfectly, creating the carbonation. Mechanical gauges register the exact pressure needed to secure the perfect sparkle. Radar-level metrics prevent any turbulent overflow inside the carbonation cell. Real-time readouts confirm the carbonation volume matches quality standards exactly. The fully carbonated, ice-cold Sprite is now ready to meet its container. Fail-safe pneumatic isolation valves protect the structural integrity of the line. The finished beverage rests briefly in a pressurized buffer tank above the filling line. Concurrently, the manufacturing of the signature green bottles begins. Miniature PET preforms are elevated continuously toward the shaping machinery. A high-velocity centrifugal unscrambler organizes the chaotic preforms into a neat. Gravity rails align the preforms perfectly upright, ready for structural inspection. High-speed optical strobes illuminate every single preform at microscopic resolution. AI vision systems instantly analyze the neck threads for any structural imperfections. Defective preforms are instantly blown off the line for recycling. The certified flawless preforms enter the clean room environment of the blow molder. Mechanical star wheels transfer the preforms into the rotating thermal core. Intense infrared heating lamps condition the plastic to make it highly malleable. The softened preforms are immediately transferred into the high-pressure molding blocks. Internal water cooling channels instantly freeze the plastic, locking its final shape. The mold splits open to reveal a flawlessly formed green. High-speed mechanical grippers extract the newly formed bottle seamlessly. A continuous stream of pristine containers discharges onto the high-velocity line. Filtered air jets propel the lightweight bottles forward without touching their surfaces. Suspended air tracks carry the bottles high above the factory floor toward the filling block. Laser counting arrays monitor the exact throughput volume of the blow molding block. Secondary camera arrays re-verify the absolute perpendicular alignment of each. The conveyor lanes curve downward, funneling the bottles toward the clean room filler. Thousands of empty green containers now march into the sterile filling block. Before receiving the beverage, every container must undergo internal sanitization. Soft grip robotic pads secure the bottles firmly by their rigid collar rings.
The mechanical carousel inverts the bottles completely, turning them upside down.
A secondary blast of compressed, sterile air evacuates every trace of. The mechanism rotates once more, returning the clean containers to an upright position. The immaculate bottles transition seamlessly to the primary filling star wheel. The isobaric filling technique prevents the highly carbonated liquid from foaming over. A microvent gently releases the head pressure to stabilize the carbonated liquid. The filling valve retracts cleanly, leaving a protective blanket of pure CO2. The filled, open containers move at lightning speed toward the capping. The massive rotary filling matrix completes hundreds of precise cycles every minute. Sanitary drainage catchments isolate and eliminate any micro droplets instantly. Digital display diagnostics show absolute volumetric accuracy across all filling nodes. Automated micro nozzles sanitize the exterior valve bodies during operation. A protective envelope of sterile laminar air flows over the open bottle tops.
Infrared sensor arrays scan every bottleneck to ensure uniform liquid height. An uninterrupted mechanical handoff guides the product into the capper star wheel. This high-precision choreography ensures the beverage stays fresh and fully.
The capping phase begins as thousands of signature yellow caps are aligned. Polished steel tracks feed the sterilized caps in a flawless, high-velocity stream. An integrated ultraviolet tunnel sanitizes the inner threads of every single cap. Each passing bottle collar naturally snags a cap from the specialized picker plate. Heavy-duty capping heads plunge downward with microsecond accuracy. Magnetic clutch chucks spin the cap, tightening it to exact torque specifications. The automated torque feedback system prevents undersealing or thread damage. The tamper-evident safety band locks firmly beneath the bottle collar flange. The capping tool retracts, leaving a completely sealed, high-pressure environment. The secure bottles exit the cleanroom block, entering the packaging sector. Inductive proximity arrays verify that every single cap is perfectly straight and a dense army of perfectly sealed green and yellow bottles moves down the line. Because the liquid inside is near freezing, the bottles must be warmed up. Internal spray bars deluge the moving line with a warm, controlled water mist. Gradual heat absorption brings the container temperature up to equilibrium. This warming process prevents condensation from forming on the bottles later. The bottles emerge from the warming tunnel at perfect ambient temperature. High-velocity air knives blast the passing line with concentrated air curtains. Every droplet of water is instantly sheared off the plastic. The pristine, bone-dry plastic surface is now ready for its branding label. Thermal sensors confirm the bottle exterior is perfectly optimized for glue bonding. Dry, sealed, and normalized, the bottles race toward the high-speed labeling matrix. The labeling engine deploys massive rolls of brilliant, printed Sprite labels. High-speed rotary blades slice individual labels with micromillimeter precision. Vacuum cylinders transfer the sliced film across a hot melt adhesive applicator. The bottle spins rapidly on an individual plate, wrapping the label flawlessly. Pressure rollers smooth down the seams, ensuring zero air pockets or misalignments. The iconic green, silver, and yellow graphics now fully wrap each container. Next, the bottles pass the high-energy laser coating terminal. A carbon dioxide laser etches tracking data. The laser instantly registers permanent batch and expiration dates on the plastic. Smart vision cameras capture instant frames of the laser etchings for validation. The visual processing core confirms the absolute legibility of the batch data. A passive mechanical distributor divides the single file into multiple parallel lanes. 4 parallel tracks move in absolute sync, optimizing packaging density. The dense matrix of branded bottles marches into the final multi-pack sector. Mechanical lane guides partition the bottles into precise clusters of 6. Pneumatic push bars sweep the 6-pack grouping into heavy-duty wrapping film. Heated sealing bars drop instantly to cut and seal the loose film envelope. The loose bundles enter the high-temperature environment of the shrink tunnel. Circulating hot air forces the polymer film to contract tightly around the containers.
The six-pack emerges from the heat tunnel as a rigid, perfectly unified pack.
High-volume fans blast cool air to set the polymer, reinforcing structural strength.
Robotic arms clamp the finished six-packs, assembling them into larger cases. Automated actuators fold a structural cardboard tray around the 24-bottle base. Precision glue nozzles apply lines of industrial hot melt to the tray flaps. The master tray passes through a secondary large-scale film wrapper for final security. Thick transit film wraps the entire tray, guaranteeing total environmental protection.
The heavy, fully secured master cases slide down heavy-duty motorized rollers. Conveyor lines from around the facility converge into the primary logistical artery. A heavy payload multi-axis robotic arm coordinates the final stacking process. Pneumatic matrix grippers descend to lift multiple master cases at once. The robot places the cases onto shipping pallets in an interlocking pattern. Layer by layer, the shipping block is constructed to maximize volumetric stability.
Automated manipulators place protective slip sheets between each product tier.
The completed pallet moves via heavy chain conveyors to the wrapping turntable.
The entire pallet spins rapidly as high-gauge elastic film binds it securely. An automated applicator applies a detailed global logistics barcode label. Fixed laser scanners log the unique ID into the warehouse management platform.
Autonomous guided vehicles lift the heavy pallet, moving across the facility. The pallets are indexed inside a colossal automated high bay retrieval system. The heavy steel container doors are shut and secured with high-security metal seals. The logistics convoy departs the facility, bringing the crisp, refreshing taste of